Teresa Giudice's daughter has a major career goal. Giudice hopes to hit the road with her Casual Chaos podcast. In April 2025, the eldest daughter of Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice teased that she hopes to follow in the footsteps of fellow Bravo TV personalities, such as Straight Up with Stassi host Stassi Schroeder and Giggly Squad co-hosts Paige DeSorbo and Hannah Berner with live podcast shows. "I would love to go on tour with this podcast," Giudice, 24, told Pop Culture in an interview. "I have put a lot of effort into this podcast, and I hope my fans see that just with the efforts that I put in to really show that this podcast is going to be amazing. So I hope my audience thinks the same." Giudice launched Casual Chaos on March 24. In 2023, Giudice graduated from Rutgers University with a criminal justice degree, according to BravoTV.com. She originally planned to go to law school, but changed her mind after she found success as an influencer. On an episode of Casual Chaos, she explained it was either let's make money and have a really good time or spend 4 more years in school and be in debt. It just didn't make sense. She also wanted fans of her mom's reality show to see her in a new light. "A lot of the Bravo audience has seen me grow up in front of their eyes from when I was a little girl until now," Giudice told Pop Culture in the interview. "But I really wanted to show my audience more of the fun, light-hearted side of me, not as serious and tense as what they see on the show." In an interview with Page 6, Giudice said she wants to have fun with fans. "I want them to pick up an espresso martini and enjoy my podcast," she said. "I'm excited to talk to them about life, health, wellness, relationships, and really just explore topics that we all know and love." Giudice also received some career advice from her famous mom, who has hosted the Namaste Bidalurches and the Turning the Tables podcasts. Giudice told Page 6 her mom advised her to stay true to herself on her podcast and be the person she wants to be inside and out. "She gives me advice honestly in every waking moment, so she's amazing," Giudice added of the RHONJOG. "The apples never fall far from the tree in Jersey, especially when the tree is decked out in rhinestones and reality TV fame." Teresa Giudice, the ever-iconic OG of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, has built her empire with table flips, family feuds, and an undeniable flair for drama. And now, one of her daughters is ready to plant her own flag in the world of fame. Move over, Nana's recipes and drama-filled dinners. Giudice has dreams that go way beyond the shore. But it's not just Gia anymore. This time, it's Gabriella Giudice who's turning heads. The famously private, academically brilliant second eldest daughter of Teresa is stepping into the light. And let's just say, she's got a plan. And it's major. After years of watching her family's highs, lows, and courtroom sagas from the wings, Gabriella is finally writing her own narrative. And no, it doesn't involve yelling across country club lawns or launching a hair care line. Gabriella, known to RHONG fans as the Quiet One, is ready to shake that label like a champagne bottle at an Envy boutique launch. Her dream? A powerhouse career that blends diplomacy, law, and, in true Giudice fashion, a little bit of style. The brains behind the beauty. While her sisters were posting TikToks and reality show clips, Gabriella was quietly stacking her resume. She graduated high school with honors, received accolades in Model UN, and even spent her senior year interning with a local law firm. The kind that definitely wouldn't represent Joe Gorga. We kid, maybe. Insiders say Gabriella has set her sights on international law, with aspirations to work at the United Nations. Yes, that United Nations, where instead of family drama, the stakes involve world peace. "She's always had a mind for justice," says a family friend. "Even as a kid, she'd argue her points so logically, it was like watching a mini Ruth Bader Ginsburg go head-to-head with Teresa. And Teresa would lose." Teresa's reaction? A Jersey-sized mix of pride and panic naturally. Mama Giudice had some feelings when Gabriella announced her career plans. "She told me she wants to help people, make laws, and fight for women's rights around the world," Teresa shared during a recent interview, dabbing at her mascara. "And I was like, sweetie, that's beautiful, but do you think we could launch a bikini line on the side?" Teresa, ever the entrepreneur, encouraged Gabriella to keep her options open. But make no mistake, she's beyond proud. She's got her own thing, you know. I got famous for flipping a table. She's gonna get famous for flipping legislation. That's my girl. A Giudice in the Capitol? Sources close to the family whisper that Gabriella is already in talks with several Ivy League universities for her graduate studies, with Harvard and Columbia high on her list. And with her older sister Gia working toward her law degree at Rutgers and making waves of her own, it's looking like the Giudice sisters could be the next generation of legal icons. Think legally brunette, ×2. But Gabriella's not stopping at the courtroom. She wants to work in D.C., another insider spills. Lobbying, policymaking, even speechwriting. Don't be surprised if you see a Giudice for Senate bumper sticker one day. Fame, but make it purposeful. Unlike some reality TV offspring who chase clout before college, Gabriella has always taken a quieter path, but don't mistake her subtlety for passivity. This is a young woman with a vision board, a 5-year plan, and a LinkedIn profile that would make most influencers weep into their sponsored smoothies. She's using her platform differently, says one OMG producer. She doesn't want to be famous for drama, she wants to be known for her impact. Still, it wouldn't be a true Giudice endeavor without a little sparkle. Gabriella's already caught the eye of several high-end brands looking to partner with her as a Gen Z ambassador. Think clean fashion, sustainable beauty, and cause-based collaborations. She's not going to do a shapewear line, a friend laughs. But she might launch a scholarship program or start a nonprofit. She's classy like that. Sister support and a little shade. Of course, no Giudice girl moves without some family flair. Gia, Melania, and Adriana are all backing their sister loudly. Gabriella's like the Michelle Obama of our family. Melania posted on Instagram with a #futurepresident hashtag and a glitter filter. Even Joe Giudice chimed in from the Bahamas via Instagram Live. That girl's gonna change the world. I just hope she changes those boring suits they wear in DC. But don't think for a second that Gabriella's newfound limelight is making her cocky. She's the same girl she's always been, Teresa says, still hates drama, still loves pasta, still reads 3 books at a time. Watch this space. As RHONJ heads into yet another explosive season, it's refreshing to know there's a Giudice girl choosing passion over paparazzi. Gabriella's journey won't be fueled by scandal, spray tans, or soundbites, but by strategy, purpose, and a genuine desire to leave the world better than she found it. So while Teresa battles feuds and fan theories, Gabriella is busy battling injustice. And who knows? The next time we see her, it might not be on Bravo, it might be on C-SPAN. But don't worry, tray huggers, there's still time for a joint book deal. Tables turned, from Housewives to The Hill, the Giudice girls take on America. You heard it here first.